I'm Pete North, and my wife's Marion. I've been involved in agriculture most of my life. I started on a farm when I was left school, 16, whatever it was. Got married and we had a small farm out at halfway between Hatherley and Holsworthy. So I've always been an outdoor person. We try to go out 4 or 5 times a week, I should think. I mean, at breakfast time I'll usually say, where are we going today then? Well, we're on the north edge of Dartmoor, and this is Meldon Lake, supplies water to thousands of people, I expect. There's a lot of grassland on this side, which makes it look nice. If you go a bit further in, you get gorse and all sorts. Summertime, you'll find that there's quite a lot of animals, cattle and sheep that the farmers chuck out. But it is a very, very popular walking area. It's a super spot. This takes me back some 50 years or so when I used to run the windsurfing club up here. And sometimes we would have 20 odd boards and sail all the way up through. I don't know what the boys are, they weren't there when we used to do the sailing. Some of the brave ones, whilst we sailing, used to get swimmers would walk across the thing and dive in off the top of the dam there. I didn't do that. Well, we used to swim occasionally, but mostly it was when you'd fallen off your board and then you had to swim. Yeah. I've always been interested in nature. I used to be, as a kid, sit quietly by myself looking at the trees, and we lived in the middle of the New Forest for a while, and I think that's what. But I used to go out into the forest and wander amongst the trees myself, quite happy. And I used to come back and say, I've been talking to the trees. Yeah. And I don't think I'm totally mad, but yeah, I used to do that.
So you're used to an outdoor life?
Outdoor pretty well all the time. And if I didn't behave myself, a lot of the night time as well.
You said something very interesting about the word dementia and the word nature. Can you remember what that was?
I'm already suffering from dementia, so the answer is no.
I remember something you said really clear, and you said that nature and dementia were the same thing because with both of them you're in the moment and you've got no control over it. It was a really good thing to say.
Yeah, that is absolutely. Nature is what leads you, governs you, and if nature wasn't there, we wouldn't be here, would we? Possibly with dementia you start to think a lot, and the best way to think is to go out on your own in the middle of the moor or in the middle of the forest and just listen to the sounds, and it'll put you right. If you worry about anything, get away from people, just even in the garden, just go in the garden, sit quietly, look at the flowers, look at the sky, all your worries will disappear. It's the way we were built. Yeah.